Hey everyone, I'm back with another software developer profile review. My name's David. I've been a developer for over 20 years. I've also ran recruitment teams. I want to give you the feedback that recruiters just don't give you most of the time. I want to show you why they skip over your profile and don't deem you worthy for an interview. Although sometimes maybe you are worthy of an interview. But that's what I want to gain from your profile. I'm going to give you my honest feedback. So let's get started. This is Andrew. Andrew described himself as a .NET developer, I believe, yes. And so I'm going to pretend that this is a .NET developer role that I'm looking for, and I'm reviewing Andrew's profile. So this is what I see when I open the profile, and my first thoughts are, as always, why are we wasting this space? We could have confirmed the tech you want to use, and really driven the message home. Headline. So I go from banner to headline. Profile picture's great. Headline, software engineer. Great, doing what? Care to help me out? That's where you really should be being specific about what you want to do. So remember, this is a .NET role. I start to read the about section as recruiters read them. Result-oriented software engineer, blah, 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 blah. I'm skipping through, demonstrated experience, improving performance, testing existing software. Okay, there's some testing, skipping, and I get to the very end. This is where I start getting interested. C#, Java, PHP. I'm thinking, which one do you want to do? You've applied for a .NET role, so I'm hoping your love is here, but we'll see. Top skills, Java and PHP. So your top skills make me worried about your job application. Now, if I've got tons and tons of applicants, I could be that kind of recruiter who just goes, I'll skip you, move on to the next one. It was too hard. Look, everything that's in view here, there's nothing to tell me that you're the right person for this role, unless I start to dig. So you're making sure that I work. Oh, and that's a dangerous game. I'm a lazy recruiter. I don't think recruiters are lazy. They're just very busy. But if you can put it into your brain that they're lazy, it'll get you to start writing your profiles and your applications in a different way. Make the evidence that you can do the job pop. So let's open this a little bit more. JavaScript deliver innovative projects. There's a lot of text. Key achievements. Collaborated with internal teams and QAs to launch a payment collection module. So I think we could skip all this collaborated with internal teams and QAs. Why don't we just say developed a payment collection module for Sierra Leone Commercial Bank? That's pretty cool. And then include the statistic. Make that sentence more concise. Redesigned and upgraded the mobile money payment and airtime integration with bank accounts using Java, PHP and Oracle. So at this stage, if I'm looking for .NET, I'm thinking this is not what you do. Maybe you've got some experience, but then I get down here and you mention it. So it's a mixed message here. It's not clear enough about what you do. So if I had other applicants, I might be tempted to skip at this stage. I'll come back to the activity as I always do, down to the experience. So I'm seeing .NET. This is great. Let's have a look at this. So I think there's too many bullet points here. They actually, I'm sure there's lots of value. I can see lots of statistics like boosting operational efficiency by 15%. I'm not sure how you measure that sort of stuff. And increasing productivity by 10% by developing unit test automation. I'm not sure how you measured that, but it's all great stuff. A lot of text that I just don't want to read on my first scan. And I always say the first scan is the most important. Thousands of people apply to every job, and I've got to get it down to a manageable number that I'm going to read your profile. So I would be making the information here more clear. I'd be making people read less, making the value elements of these bullet points really pop and have fewer of them. But clearly got great experience. This all looks great. I just make it more concise. And that was a year and 8 months. A year and 10 months, again, .NET. So this all looks great. Tons of skills here, using lots of different technologies, different languages. What are we doing down here? REST APIs, Oracle, API, Java, PHP. 3 years there. So you've got a great grounding, and the last couple of jobs have been in .NET. So I like what I'm seeing, but there's mixed messages. There's a lot to read. You certainly didn't do enough at this top section. You didn't make me want to read more. There was a good chance I could have gone, I'm going to skip it. So let's look at, okay, I'm on the fence now. I'm looking for supporting information. This is where I open up your activity. What are you talking about? This post is a great post by a great person. I'm just saying, but thank you for reposting it. Doesn't help you in terms of jobs, but helps me. And I love you. So you earned a skill badge. I always think the badge is one thing, but there's more value underneath it if you can talk about it and explain what you had to do and all that sort of stuff. Security has become very essential. I've got another. We're doing certificates, and I think there's far more value behind the certificate as always. So I don't think you're helping yourself that much in terms of the activity. So let's go and look at other supporting information, GitHub, etc. And you haven't given me anything else. So at this stage, I'm on the fence and there's nowhere else for me to go to try and tip you over the edge and be that person that I'm going to jump into an interview. At this stage, I'd be unsure about what you want to do as your next job. I think it would be .NET, and you do have good experience here, but you're relying on there being no other candidates who've made it a bit more clear. So as always, you could be a great developer. You're just sending me mixed messages and you're making me work. Make it as simple as possible for me to just go, yeah, clearly looks like a good enough candidate to talk to, swipe right, etc. I hope this has been of value to you. I hope you can see where I'm going. I've been trying to be brutally honest with what someone does when they've got a limited amount of time to look at your profile. And this is the way recruiters do look at your profile. For anybody else who wants a profile review, please go to my website, click on this button, profile review, and book your slot. All the reviews are posted on my YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe and send love and do all that kind of stuff. I also run a free careers Q&A session every Friday at 3 p.m. UK time. So if you fancy coming along, talking about careers in tech, if I can help you in any way, there's an open slot there. As always, there's courses and books and all those sorts of things if someone wants to really dig deep and get into this and really stand out in tech. But I thank you for watching. I hope it's been helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.